Alright guys, welcome to another episode of The Final Whistle. We're back again. This time the guys are in the studio. Yaga's here, Ibn is here. He's on the quarantine, so we're able to make it to the studio. And for like the first time in like 6 months, our guy, Fred, the biggest Arsenal fan we have. Fred, what's going on, man?
Everything good, Jeff.
Good, I'm glad to hear. Okay, so I guess we can kick it off, and I think the only
look. Why Yaga looks so excited? I don't understand.
I'm just excited you're back, brother.
He's excited you're back. Alright, so on a serious note, right? So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in the world right now. Obviously, George Floyd, death against police brutality. It has brought a lot of protests around the world, not just in America, but it became a city issue in Minneapolis, and it became a state issue, then a regional issue, and a national issue. Now it's like a world issue where there's a lot of protests going on around the world. And it has gone from where we are to on the field. And the biggest league going on right now is Germany and Bundesliga. So there's been a lot of protests. I think the first person I saw have the Black Lives Matter or Justice for George Floyd banner on his arm was Wesley McKinney, who incidentally happens to be American. So he's closely associated with this. I just want to get you guys' thoughts real quick on basically what you think about the scenario, because this thing went from police brutality into inequality, you call it justice, systematic racism. It just took on a whole new, beast of itself. Just you guys' thoughts on the situation. I don't know who wants to go first, but we can talk about the guy's death, which is, as bad as it is, it seems like we have transitioned into something that's even bigger than any of us. And we're having conversations that we've never had any time. Because police brutality has happened a lot of times, but this seems like it's become bigger than that. What do you think?
I think, first of all, this issue is not news. It's been going on and on and on. And I guess this is the reason why people are really crying for justice, because over the years things have been happening, and it feels like we started the cycle of trying to get to justice, but then the episode is closed by itself. So I guess if we don't break this cycle, it's going to continuously happen over and over again. And this is not the first time that we've experienced this. Could go back Trayvon Martin. There are a lot of cases that you can refer back to it. So I feel like this is the perfect time. If I'm not mistaken, this is the perfect time. This is called for it to be a global issue than it just to be an American issue. Yeah. Because again, when you go into different parts of the world, being a black man or black person in general, you don't really get to feel the special treatment that you're supposed to be feeling as a human being. You're treated like something else. Why should I be treated less of a human, whereby we're all creating the eyes of God as the same person? So I think it's called for. I think it's about time that people come to realize that as black people, we're not threats to society. The misconception or the stereotype they do have about black people needs to change. I just think that trying to understand who a black man or a black woman is something important that everybody needs to take on as a responsibility and stop being ignorant and just trying to play the whole game as black people are this, black people are that. If you don't know the story yourself, you cannot just conclude and make your own assumption about someone. What you think,
Basically, with the whole George Floyd thing, I think the reason why people took it upon themselves to actually protest and engage themselves in the riots and all that is because people have had enough, right? And the manner in which George Floyd was murdered is just heartbreaking. This guy was just screaming for his life, calling his mom and all that, and it happened for 8 minutes 46 seconds. That is and for people to be recording and then pleading with the cops that he's calling for help, For them to not say anything or do anything, of course, I think that triggered people to actually start the violence, right? Which, I mean, is a whole different question if I support it or not. But then, sometimes, for your voice to be heard, you need the Malcolm way as opposed to the Martin Luther King way. You get what I'm saying? I think because people started doing all that, and that is a whole different issue. Then because I think you really got a reaction to that. Because, the guy, what's his name, Sherman, was arrested on Friday. It's never happened in American history whereby a cop commits an issue on Monday. 5 days later, that's what I mean. Commits a murder on Monday, and then 5 days later, he was sent to jail. It's never happened in Minneapolis history ever. So I think with the protests and everything going on, that triggered that. Because I promise you, if people didn't protest and just go right out there, I don't think he would have been sent to jail. And the main reason why other countries are involved is if you go to England, for instance, it happens all the time. So I think people use this as a way to also have their voices heard. That is why they just sunset all over the world. Is it an issue that we think is going to end anytime soon? I mean, no, but it's a gradual process.
We've never had a step this big. I mean,
in a long time. I think.
In the '60s, civil rights movement was probably
that's all time. Because every time people just cry on social media, and then the next thing I get said, it's pushed to the side. Because it's becoming normal. But then now I think one thing that is also helping is because there are a lot of white people, minority people, that actually feel the pain. They can connect. You know what I'm trying to say? So basically, and one way to actually stop racism is also to have the minority actually side with the majority, which is the black people, for them to side with it. Because if they feel our pain, the other counterparts will go like, okay, how are these white people supporting this black? So now they will realize that it's an issue. Do racists even realize they're being racist? I think they are. They know what is going on. Because first of all, they were taught to hate people of color. So the fact that they do understand that when they see the same color of theirs supporting, injustice against black people or people of color, they would actually understand what's going on. It's going to take some time. It's a gradual process, but hey, it just happened again 2 days ago. And with that guy, I mean, to be honest with you, he, I don't want to go into it, but it just happened again 2 days ago. So is that change? I mean, I don't know what's going on, but hopefully the change will happen as we wish, as we want to happen.
Fred, Fred, I think I have a comment on that.
What do you think? Just give me your thoughts.
Well, my brothers have said all, about this racism thing. It started way back from our great-grandparents' time, the slavery time. And I think this racism thing, the white folks have been teaching their kids home before they come out. Because why will you hate on your black brother? Oh, I didn't get the whole concept. But I think with what happened recently, I think like with the demonstration, the protests, now I saw people still doing it yesterday. Still protesting.
It's been going on for, like 15 days,
Ever since the guy.
So now it's like everybody's fed up of it. Everybody is fed up with the racism. Even, we have some saying that sports unite us, but in sports, racism is a majority role in our soccer games. Especially when you go to the Spanish La Liga, it's a whole lot of racism over there. So I think with this protest going on, and now people are learning from their mistakes, I hope a lot, like this thing will stop. It won't stop, but let's say if you are rating it like 100%, at least we get like at least 50%.
I think the one thing, sorry, Fred, before, one thing you were saying is stop. I think stop is not a word, but accountability. People are being held accountable for what happens. There's punishments when these stuff happens. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so now people been protesting. This thing started, like, look at Balotelli. Look at Montari. They've been all facing this. Kevin, they've been facing this, but people don't talk about it.
Yeah.
People don't talk about it. Today, if you watch Real Madrid game, Marcelo celebration, he did it.
Yeah.
So I tend to believe that now people gonna learn. As you said, we're not gonna stop it. It's not gonna stop, but the rate will come down.
Yeah.
The rate of racism will come down because Marcelo, let's say, let me make this an example. A white guy might like Marcelo, but when he saw Marcelo celebration, maybe he might be a racist, right? But when he saw Marcelo celebration, he would say, "Oh, this is my favorite guy." So if he's against it, why not?
Yeah, they have a lot of influence. Yeah, you're right.
So, and I know a lot of white folks also like soccer. So let's put it in the soccer way. Like, okay, one would in the soccer field, the racism will come over there. Then all the soccer players will stop playing the game. Then go on like a suspension for like a whole month without no soccer.
That's possible.
Mm-hmm. That's possible. And see, with the whole thing, of course, that's really because people who go to the stadiums out in the community. Now, as Jeff said, it's about accountability, right? If you go to Italian Serie A, for instance, it's been happening all the time.
Yeah.
What do the board of the FA? What do they do about it?
But before you go, the one thing that baffles me about the European stuff is they're doing it in the stadium, in a section, with thousands of people, right there. And the fact that you can able to use somebody while thousands of people are there and they did not do anything, that's the problem. In American sports, you don't see that like racism is like hidden, but like over there in Europe, it seems like they do it right in front of you.
The reason is of course, most black players are great, right? Mm-hmm. It's an agenda. Like they're just targeting the player one time a time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
they're finding enemies to
get in his head. But then, why, as you said, why aren't the FA trying, punishment and stuff like that? Yeah. And then one question is, if you punish that racist person, he's still racist. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You got the whole point. Yeah. The person is still racist. Like with the whole thing with coming to
Yaga, what I was saying is, let's say Man U playing with AC Milan, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say Man U travel to Italy for the match, right? Mm-hmm. Then they were chanting on Rashford, Masha, Pogba. They were chanting on them, right? And see, not only those players will leave the field, but the whole team, including the Milan team, will leave the field.
Yeah,
don't you think this can cut the
but Fred, this when this happens, is too many times where your own teammates are trying to keep you on the field.
Exactly. There's been a situation where
Jeff, that's what I'm saying. Not only the player will go.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. But then my issue with that is, right, okay, now the players leave the field. That racist person is still there. Mm-hmm. So does that take out racism? Okay, you stop the game. Okay.
Well, we're not trying to take away racism. I think we're trying to
what I'm saying is,
I think the problem is
it
actually has to go with I'm saying, I think the problem is, and I think what Fred, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you're trying to eliminate racism in the world. But one thing we want to eliminate is racism right in the open. Like you can be racist in your own house, or you can have it in you. But the fact that you feel like you can bring it out in public, that's the problem. Right? You can hate me, that's fine, but don't hate me. And then, right in the front in that certain way. So that's the problem that I think we're trying to eliminate here.
And as you said, right, the ethic, the people in charge are not doing anything. Yeah. So now that gives these people the urge to continue doing it. Yeah. So as Fred is saying, if there are measures whereby, you the leaders are not doing anything, ask the players. You know what I'm trying to say? So that is a way to actually tackle.
Yeah, because when it continues like that, like, look, because of this COVID, everybody makes soccer now. So if the team stop playing whilst they are doing racism at their players, it continues like that.
Nobody in the stadiums now, so I don't know.
Hopefully by September they will open.
They'll open.
And mind you, put this down. Mind you, we will get a scapegoat.
Of course, there's been a lot of instances like correct, like what you call it. What's his name? Number 7 from Man City. What's his name again? I just lost his name. Sterling and Chelsea when he came to Chelsea's home. Exactly. So like there are a lot of things that is happening, and also Prince Wilson, for example, when he got upset when he got the booze and chances down in the lot, he just took the ball, kicked it in the stand. So I feel like again, it goes to your teammates. If your teammates are not really supportive of it, for example, like there was a case where Kalini, I think that's what Bonucci, he and was going on, and he was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have left." Like, but the guy is being abused. Like, that's not him.
Let somebody tell me. Somebody that's not my skin color tell me what to do.
Don't come and tell me that.
So now, if you Bonucci, you're a leader of the team, and then you play both sides. You shouldn't have done that. And then, if people shouldn't have done that, what are you saying?
What are you saying? So that means you're doing racism the law.
Exactly.
And I feel like if the FA is not going to do much about it, again, as you said, you're absolutely right. Players should basically take the initiative to, one, educate their teammates that probably are racist on the low without knowing, and two, making the bold statement whenever they come out to play. Like, hey, this is what we stand for.
If this happens,
we're out.
Yeah, but that's a problem, though. Like, if I'm leading 2-0 and it happens, are we packing our bags and leaving? Then how would that game count?
Now the issue is now if that happens, that's where the FA got coming to.
Correct.
If the players leave and I'm leading 2-0, I win the game. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, but what if what if it's 1-0?
It's not about the score line.
Correct. It's
not about the score line. It's about the human being.
Yes. That's the thing. I give it. Take a scenario. We're playing the game. I'm leading 1-0, right? Let's say I need this game to survive relegation or something. I need to get Champions League or something. And I'm leading 1-0, 2-0, whatever. And it happens in the 70th minute. It's 1-0. You can still come back in the game. If we cancel this game, how do we know? Do we have to replay this game?
You don't care about
playing.
I not care about it. Like, do you not know? Like,
you care about it because you want to go to Champions League.
Or you want to
care about it because you want to win the league.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Yes, but how many people would agree to that when that happens?
Well, then they need to start making the initiative and making sure that when these incidents are going to happen or should happen, this is what we're going to do going forward. Some people will be like, listen, we're winning the game. I'm not going to cancel the game to lose points when there's 20, 30 minutes left in the game, right? And it's also the other way, because the team that loses the game, that's easy. Let's pack it up and go.
And mind you, now, if it's an all-black team, now it's my skin color or whatever.
Correct.
Now you have other players that have
black players. So let's say an all-black team is playing against a European team, and they're getting racially abused by the fans of the European team, but the all-black team is leaving 1-0 to qualify or win the cup or whatever. Do they get up and leave?
Yeah, but no. Because that depends on the mental or toughness.
See, it's hard.
It depends on your mental toughness. So in this case, do you still want to be in the limelight, play in the league, and enjoy whatever, or you want to relay a message to people that I don't really care what happens to me? It's a tough or whatever. That's why this guy came up with initiative. He's saying that all black players
should go back down for
I don't know.
You know, one question I have: when's the last time you've been there? If you've been there, you wouldn't say that.
Exactly. So so that's what people will just throw out their situations and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a difficult situation. It's a sensitive situation, but then hopefully, something will be done about it.
I mean, I'm just happy that these days, like, people are taking stands and all these, like, the Bundesliga. I'm so proud of them of how many things, because the fact that they're taking knees before the game and they're having Black Lives Matter T-shirts and they're having like everything. Yeah, like in the game they put banners over there. Like, steps that are happening and the amount of effect that these teams have on fans, it moves the needle. So I think it's actually very important that they're doing this. I'm hoping that it continues,
Jeff,
and doesn't stop there. Yes, right.
so if it wasn't this George case, they wouldn't have done that wearing that shirt on.
No,
Because
I think it kind of brought our attention back to how messed up this is. And
look,
I think
racism,
That's why I was saying that.
especially in Germany and Spain.
yeah, what was that?
I was saying racism in soccer, it's been happening in Germany and Spain more time than UK. So my question is, so if it wasn't this George case, those teams, because that was Friday or Thursday, I saw Arsenal players being in black.
Yeah.
Like, so if it wasn't this George case, you guys would have not done this or what?
Yeah, but I think it brought it back to the limelight. So
Look, Balotelli has been crying since about racism. No, do you think it's fair now?
No, Fred, you know what?
I don't think it become well.
You know the reason why?
It's just that George's situation has triggered
it
more.
Okay.
People have been doing it.
So this is what I took from it, right? Racism happens everywhere, right? But America's influence to the world is bigger than anything, right? If something happens in America, it's bigger than it's happened to the world. I think somebody said if America catches the whole cold, the whole world sneezes, right? So it's like a big issue when it happens. It just blows over. If George Floyd was German, it wouldn't have been this big, right? If George Floyd was Italian, it wouldn't have been this big. So it just happened to be the fact that it happened in America, and our outreach is so huge that when things happen, and the whole world pays attention, and that's why I think we got to that point. But I think we've been going on for a long time about this. We're probably going to continue this discussion again.
Definitely.
You guys want the last thought before we switch, or you good?
Pretty much you said whatever we have to say. And then, as you said, America's influence has triggered, different nations to join. If you go to France, for instance, they're protesting for a whole different person.
Yeah.
But they're getting up for George Floyd. We're going to protest for Amman Traore.
That's why so many countries are coming over the budget, because it's actually happening. Exactly. So it's been happening all over, and black people around the world are actually being going through this situation with racism and systematic racism, where it has triggered everybody to have their voices heard. And that's why, because these things are happening, it's just that the platform hasn't been there. Now the platform is there. So the platform is there for people to voice their opinions, and that's why.
And as you said, the party started in Minneapolis, and it went all over all state. And now France is like, okay, America started doing it. Why don't we do it for our own guys? In Netherlands, why don't we do it for our own guys? In England, why don't we do it for our own guys? So, as you said, America's influence.
It looks like our next topic. You have to give me and Eben 20 minutes, because Yaga have been doing all the talking.
All right. So let's transition. Good to have Bernie. So let's transition off to, I guess, managers. And Sterling brought up a good point, and I was actually looking, and Darren Ben also brought up a good point about managers in how many black managers, I'm going to ask everybody, do you remember managing a Premier League team?
One.
Who? Chris?
Knuckles. He used to play for United. Blackburn. He was a manager for Blackburn.
Jeff. The question again, Jeff.
And see, that's the problem. The fact that you can't remember, you played for United.
Ian something. I forgot his name. He's black. No, not Ian Wright. He used to play for United.
Fred, do you know any black managers that have one from Cuba?
That's what.
Huh?
No,
wait.
I'm talking caretaker managers. I'm not talking
okay.
I'm talking about managers.
Jeff.
Fred, do you know any black manager that's coaching the Premier League team? No, I'm not talking about interim. I'm not talking about caretaker. I'm talking about this guy has been hired to coach the team.
No.
What about the second division?
Huh? What about what?
Paulins.
Yeah, he's the manager. I used to manage black Arrows. He's the
he's
the only black manager I know.
Okay.
As the time I grew up watching EPL, I haven't seen any black coach before.
Yeah, okay. And actually, Chris Hutton from Brighton, supposedly he's mixed, but that's what it's saying. So he could be one of those.
I think now the old players who have started coaching, I think some will.
No, and actually, let me set the table like this, right? So Sterling brought up a great point, and I was actually watching this Derek Bent interview he did with Sky Sports, and he was saying that he knows people, former players at clubs that way he was legends at. That when he goes for a job interview, they tell him, "Oh, you need this qualification." He gets a qualification. That's like, "You need this qualification." So they're not giving them chances to even interview with these jobs. They're not even interested, right? And the problem with, I don't know if I follow the NFL, I watch the NFL, and there's this group called the Rooney Rule, right? It basically says that when there's a head coaching vacancy, you have to interview a minority. It's mandated that you have to interview a minority.
Yes.
That's how bad the situation is. The fact that you have to be mandated to have, but because it was so bad that they wanted to hire minorities that everybody had to manage it. Now that the cases, I mean, we're not getting enough black coaches even in the NFL. Now they're thinking about moving it further. They're thinking about moving it further and saying that if you hire a black coach, you can get some kind of compensation and get like a draft pick, right? You get like draft pick or something. So but there's not like it's so bad. That's why.
How many African countries have been going for World Cup? 4, right?
5.
5, right?
Yeah.
Out for the 5, only 2 or 1 you will see a black coach coaching them, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
So don't you think we are on our own problem? We don't believe in ourselves when it comes to coaching.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot just say we don't believe in ourselves. Again, it's just a mindset. We've always been taught that if you have the white person,
like Ghana, for instance,
better than you as the black person, which is not right. Which is not right.
Eben, I understand you. But what I'm saying is, let's say Ghana Black Stars. Akwesi Appiah will use the team to play all the qualifiers. But when you get to the competition, they will say, step aside. You've seen this coach from Serbia. You've seen this coach from where? This. Maybe Akwesi Appiah class in coaching is even higher than that white coach we are going to hire.
Yeah, but Fred, how many of them were good? How many coaches are actually have their? I'm not talking about you getting the job just because you're. But I want the job that you have to qualify. You have to qualify, right, to get the job. How many qualified coaches are actually being hired? That's the problem.
Exactly. So let's go back to Sterling. Right? He made mention of Sokambo.
Yeah.
Now,
Ashley Cole too.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you want them to give them the job because they're just black?
No.
They can do the
job. Yes.
So now, if I'm a team like Chelsea or United, I know Sokambo has taken his coaching license.
Yeah.
Do I think he can do the job? That depends on the team.
Yeah.
And it depends on their own discretion. Is there racism there? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
1,000%, because we saw Gerrard get a job right when he retired. Lampard get a job at Derby when he retired.
Yeah.
Right? Rooney is about to get a job at Derby too. Like, there are people that do not have to wait. So
don't forget. Jeff, don't forget.
Yeah, but he's not in the 3rd division. If you give me bad groceries, I'm not going to make a great meal.
Correct.
Right?
I mean, I get it.
If Pep Guardiola is coaching South End United in the 3rd division, I mean, in a team that are quick to be relegated, you think Pep Guardiola is going to
that's what we go back to system.
That is so true. So then how about, because when Guardiola retired, he was coaching Barca B. So now how about when, let's say,
so Campbell retired from Kobe or whatever. Why would they take a chance on me?
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
So if I'm good enough to play for you,
not even Kobe. Why is not Arsenal not giving me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's a legend at Arsenal.
That's what I'm saying.
Look. You guys going far. Look, let's use Patrick Vieira for an example because he has been in the coaching territory for now. He used to coach. He coached. Yeah, he coached New York City. Now he's at Nice. So I think Patrick Vieira is doing more good than Sol Campbell.
Yes, but I mean, did Sol Campbell get a job at Nice? Sol Campbell had to go to 4th division, Fred, to get a job.
And even that.
Macclesfield Town, you don't even know what it is. Like, trash players.
And even that with Patrick Vieira, he's back at home. Where, when I say home in France, where somewhere, somehow, racism does not really exist. They kind of give them like a fair opportunity. So I don't think it really exists. Because like the majority though, like majority of the time, like black people get much more opportunity than them going into England.
You think so?
I think so.
About the coaching?
Yeah. In terms of coaching.
How many black coaches are there in France?
I'm pretty sure like
no, there's not.
You guys got his chance.
Henry got a job, and then he got a job on the thing. It didn't go well.
And then ask yourself, Henry out of what? One out of what?
Yeah.
That's what
how many French managers are there? Like they're not there.
I just feel like they feel like because my issue is right. If I'm good enough to play for you, you don't think I'm good enough to coach. If I have passion for it, that's the issue here. And these things really clearly don't think so because they feel like you're a black man.
Yeah, your intelligence is not here.
That's how. That transcends to the whole racism.
There's a big difference if Sol Campbell got a job coaching Arsenal and he failed, or Henry got a job coaching Arsenal and he failed. Then but don't tell me give Sol Campbell a job in 3rd division or 4th division, and then the team that preseason they think is going to get relegated. That's the job that Sol Campbell got, and the team still got relegated. And then you're going to say he's not a good coach because I didn't see Arteta go to the 3rd division and go coach. Arteta went from retired assistant coach, head coach. First, exactly. Lampard went from retired Derby coach for 1 year, Chelsea. Gerrard went from retired. Look, these guys.
Jeff. Don't you think everybody has his own plans?
What do you mean?
Maybe Sol Campbell just want to start from the scratch.
Oh, please.
No. I'm coming. And Arteta too was a good friend to Pep.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with you getting a job at Arsenal.
No, Chelsea.
So what you're trying to say is the black coaches are getting a fair share to get opportunity.
What I'm saying, to me understanding, I think everybody has his own plans of doing things. Maybe Sol Campbell wants to start from there. Because Patrick Vieira just a second, wait. Because Patrick Vieira played for Man City, that's why he had that New York City job. Because they are affiliated to New York City, right? So when he got the experience in the MLS, he moved back to his country. So now after Arteta, maybe let's say now Arteta not doing well and Arsenal want to get rid of him, they will go for Patrick Vieira. Trust me.
I understand what you're saying, but
how many people?
You're still talking about Patrick Vieira. Can you mention another person?
Like we've spoken about one black coach.
Can you mention another black coach?
Like,
I can say Lukaku. Lukaku is having the certificate now.
Who?
Lukaku.
Okay, 2 out of what? Wait. If Lukaku retires, let's see how long it takes him to get a job at Anderlecht.
Jeff, don't you think it's about links? Because
of course, that's what I'm saying. And the link is a different color than us.
Yes, that's why I'm saying maybe Arsenal is not giving his own old players that kind of advantage, right? Because Patrick Vieira played for Man City, that's why he had that chance to New York City.
Fred,
Look,
Vieira played for Arsenal. How come he didn't get the job?
Vieira.
He's a bigger legend than I mean.
I know.
I think he's not good enough.
No, I don't know. See, I don't know the criteria that they used of choosing a coach.
We don't know the criteria, man.
Fred.
Fred,
Why is it that when Vieira retired from? I mean, he left the city, right? Mm-hmm. Why didn't they give him a city job? You had to bring him all the way to MLS.
Yeah.
Why didn't they take the chance on him? Now look at Lampard, right? Lampard went to Daddy County. He proved himself. I think he deserves it.
Yes, no.
But the fact is, he had the opportunity.
Yes, but he proved himself at a formidable team.
Exactly.
He didn't go.
That's what I'm saying. So my point is, Lampard had an opportunity to go to that. Now Vieira that we're talking about, had to come to MLS. So it's two different things.
Wait, so Pep had to go to the third division.
That county is
fourth division. Before he got promoted to the third division.
Now let's go back to
Before Henry, right? Look, Henry, they gave Henry Monaco. Look at what Henry did in Monaco.
Okay, but that's an anomaly, though. How many of them are?
And first of all, before Henry took that job, the team was dead.
The team was
dead already. That's why they're like, you know what?
They look good anyway.
Same as Mayu was dead before Ligona Social came in.
Huh? What is that they got to do with something?
Mayu was under the sea before Ligona Social.
What is this? We talking about black
Mayu. No. See. You know, it's nowadays we have started seeing these old players being doing these coaching courses, right? If it wasn't that, we won't get any black coach by now. I'm telling you this for fact.
These coaches. I don't know the coaches who have licenses. I don't know.
You could say probably for all we know, so many black coaches
Ayaga, just Google it and see how many black coaches we had in the past.
Yeah, we didn't.
How many saw black coaches in the past?
No, wait.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Fred.
When I started watching EPL, I haven't seen any black coaches.
And is that not worrisome?
Why is that the popular league in the world doesn't have a black coach?
So the thing is, right? The thing is, if you not getting a good opportunity, right? Don't throw me a bone in the fourth division and say I got an opportunity. Don't give me a job that a team like Monaco is struggling with relegation and then tell me, give me a good opportunity to actually make a mark. Give me a general opportunity. There are people that have, I'm telling you, there's so many people.
But Henry knew Monaco team was sinking, and he went in for. They gave you the job. You knew the team wasn't good.
You have to take that opportunity.
You have to take it because you know. I mean,
come on.
No. Listen. If you do not have a job, wait. If you do not have a job and somebody offers you a job, you're gonna say, no, I don't want this job, but I'm gonna stay home and be alone.
Look, although I need a job, but I will look at the possibilities, the disadvantages of it.
Fred, let me ask you a simple question. Let me ask you a simple question, please. Let me ask you a simple question, right? Madrid, right? Zidane was the coach for Casillas, right? He was a coach for Casillas. Then boom, he was assistant with Ancelotti. Then boom, you get whole Real Madrid. Now let's go back to Guardiola.
Ayaga, you told me it's a simple question, but this is not a simple question. You're confusing me.
It's a simple question. No, I'm building my point, right? Do you think, right? You think, like, let's say Madrid will take a chance if, let's say, Gente, or any of the black players they have.
Okay, it's not. Let's say Marcelo. Let's see like players for like high. Like let's say Marcelo. How do we know? Like if it's Marcelo, are they gonna hire Marcelo? If Marcelo is interested in coaching, will they give Marcelo the Real Madrid job?
No.
The
only way they will hire Marcelo is
they will give him the junior side. Do you know the number of years? Look, do you know the number of years Zidane coached a Real Madrid junior team? Check it. I said, do you know the number of years Zidane coached the junior team before he had that?
Yes, but that's the thing.
That's the
though.
opportunity.
Will they give Marcelo that chance?
That's what I'm saying. It depends
on
every
chance.
No, Jeff. That's what I'm saying. It depends on every club policy.
But which club has given a black coach that opportunity? You haven't listed one.
We're still talking about Vieira and Henry. Two people out of how many black players that have played great the leagues across the world. We're talking about two players out of how many players? That's what we're talking about.
The percentages are not good.
Yeah, so we can't back that up.
Yeah.
So clearly there's an issue.
And
even if you want to bring it down to even our normal job.
Correct.
Your job.
Yeah.
How many black leaders do you have there? Are you trying to tell me there are no black qualified people there?
Yeah.
So if you bring it to your normal job, it's not working. So
and actually, good point. Sorry, quick. And actually, good point. It's not even just coaching. What about these director jobs?
Yeah.
These
CEO jobs, like stuff like that.
Are you trying to tell me there are no black qualified people? A lot of them, but they're not taking up
They're
the
not
example of
giving
them. They just feel like the way they think about black people, you know what, he can't be good.
And the same thing translates to African couple nations, even the African teams, national teams. Most of the national teams have like white coaches. So why is that?
Because we don't believe in our black.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like,
But I said this earlier.
Also, I think the difference is, these people qualified. If you think I'm not gonna complain if Vieira was coaching Ghana or Henry's coaching Ghana, but don't give me Kwesi Appiah, who hasn't done anything in his life. Tell me that he's a better qualified guy than a guy called Miloran Radovic.
No. Jeff, don't say that. If you say that, you are wrong. Mourinho played in soccer. Mourinho, he was a goalkeeper, right?
Yes, but he was assistant coach at Barcelona. You know what he learned? It was with Robson.
It was with Van Gaal.
But he liked his coach.
And he had this opportunity he took, but then after that, he won the Porto, won the Europa League, won the Champions League.
That's why Ayaga, Jeff. That's why I'm saying everything about links. It's links.
But then the reason why the black people are not getting the opportunity is because
they don't want to give them the league.
That's what we're talking about.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it seems like we can go on and on and on about this, but it's a bigger issue than what we're actually talking about or what we're saying. But the conversation is being had, and that's what I'm very proud of. All these teams that are posting all these Black Lives Matter, I'm hoping that
someday they'll hire black coaches.
like you're going to hire a black coach that's qualified. I don't want you to hire a black coach that's qualified and give them all equal opportunity. You know?
I think Ayaga wants to become a first black coach. Yeah, the way he's serious.
I'll take that Monday. I'll take